Good evening. Welcome to Newark's daily COVID-19 update. We do this every day, Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Just want to thank all of the folks for signing in and listening to these updates. And if you get an opportunity to talk about it, share it with folks, put the information out there so people can, in fact, get it. We get a large population of folks that are listening to this. It also airs again on Channel 78 all week, so people get an opportunity to see it immediately. So we are doing what we can to get this word out, and we need your help in getting us and helping us get the word out. I know oftentimes we think the extent of our job or activism is simply to be home and inbox or criticize what we are doing. That was good in January or February. Now in April, in the middle of COVID-19, you have to hold our hand and hold your neighbor's hand and hold your neighbor's hand to make sure that everybody is getting the information, simply not you. So I want to go into the numbers. Today, unfortunately, we have 2,163 folks that are positive, 2,163 positive cases in the city of Newark with 98 deaths, 96 more from this morning, last night, I should say, 98 deaths, 2,163 positive folks. In the county, we have about 6,000, a little over 6,000 folks that are positive, with 312 deaths. In New Jersey, we have 51,000 folks that are positive with 1,700 people who have died. And I was on a call, well, not a call, going back and forth on social media with someone who obviously and understandably is depressed by the bad news and said, can we give good news? Can we say how many people recovered? Unfortunately, we don't have the recovery numbers, the county, the state, and the city. I mean, we are so busy trying to contact trace because the numbers are coming in so fast. That is trying to trace the folks the people who are positive. We have to actually find everybody that they know, contact them and tell them that this person is positive so they can, in fact, quarantine in place. So you have to imagine that over 2,163 people and the people that they know had to be contacted to tell them to, in fact, shelter in place. But, you know, honestly and truthfully, the real positive news will only come once we flatten this curve. If we don't flatten the curve, we will have bad news. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but in the time of that we're in, we have to be as pragmatic and as real as we need to be. No matter how bad it hurts, we need to understand what we are dealing with. We are in the middle of a war here. Somebody said we say some of the same things over and over again. I watched the post. Well, we have to drill it in your head. We have to let you know what's going on. Sorry about that. So you can begin to take this seriously. It's important for you to take this seriously. I'm going to give out the zip codes. I mean, so people can know. That's been helpful. A lot of people want to know about their area, and I'm just going to tell you: 07102, 88 folks are positive. 07102. 07114, 81, 07114, 81 folks, 07112, 186, 07112, 186, 07108, 177, 07108, 177, 07107, 316, 07107, 316, 07106, 249, 07106, 249, 07105, 276, 07105, 276, 07104, which is the largest cases in the city, 07104, 422, 07104. So if you live in that area and you're in those stores crowded, in those corner stores crowded, if you're one of the people hanging out in front of the liquor store, in front of those corner stores, in there and out of there, you're putting your life in danger. If you at one of those local supermarkets and you crowded in there and you don't have on a mask, you're putting your life in danger. If you're walking up and down the street like everything is fine, anywhere in the city, but particularly 07104 with 422 folks, and I'm gonna come back to that. 07103 276, 07103 276. Listen, 07104 and 07107, like I said before, are border each other. Together, they represent 738 of the cases in the city. They represent 738 cases, 738 cases in the city. These people represent. So it's important if you live in those areas that you abide by what we're asking you to do. It is not that difficult. We just need you to do it. I mean, in fact, the CDC is recommending that we stay in the house at least for a week and nobody come out, not even for essential shopping. The city of Newark, we're working on something where we're going to ask people to shut down everything on Monday. Every Monday, I'm see if we can do that. Every Monday, we just shut down everything. Nobody goes outside. No, we're not forcing them to close. So before somebody calls me or hits me up or I get something from the state or somebody, listen, because I know they're watching this, we're going to ask them. Sorry for the technical difficulties that we're having today. Obviously, they don't want us to get this message out, but we're back up. Please stay with us. We're back up. We're back up. If you didn't get that message, we're back up. We're back up. We want to get you back on to this live. Sorry for the inconvenience. Sorry for tuning down. If you this is technical difficulties that are happening on Facebook. If you didn't already hear us, we have 2,163 cases in the city of Newark. 98 are in fact have died from this. I was talking about the face mask. We need people to wear their face mask. You're not going to be allowed in the store unless you have a covering on your face, or in some stores, gloves. All of the workers have to have covering. So when you go to the store, the corner store, the supermarket, you're going to be asked to wear a covering of some sort. It doesn't have to be the traditional mask, but you have to cover your mouth and your nose. Why? We're protecting ourselves from you. And so it's important for you to wear a cover on your face when you're going into these stores. Good news, we are delivering food. Again, now in 224, we are now feeding homeless 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch, and dinner in 224. We have resumed giving out the cards again, food cards. We're going to do that on Monday. If you need food, obviously, if you got it before, please don't call. Allow other people the opportunity to benefit from this if they have not already. 973-733-5728, 973-733-5728. You can call and get a card for groceries. The card will probably be worth about $50, 973-733-5728. And we broke it to 50 so we can get more people to have it. There were $100 cards. We give it to 50 so we can give more people the opportunity to benefit from it. If you call between the hours of 8 a.m. and 4 p.m., you can get a gift card between 8 and 4. And Newark Public Schools is still serving breakfast and lunch. You can go on the public school website, still serving breakfast and lunch for the young people. If your child needs breakfast and lunch, you still can go to Newark Public Schools. If you go to their website at www.nps.k12.nj.us, you can see where the sites are in your neighborhood. You can take your kids to get breakfast and lunch there. Again, we're giving out food again, and we're giving out the food cards, 973-733-5728. You can call and get those. And we're thankful for the people who have reached out to us, COVID-19 Fund at United Way of Greater Newark, and giving us money and resources so we can in fact resume this. We appreciate you for doing that, right? Again, we want you to fill out the census. Why? We're talking about $800 billion that gets expended because of the census. It comes to everybody's community and neighborhood based on the population of that community. We need you to fill out the census, please. www.2020.census.gov, or go to our Facebook page and get the phone number and call there and do that. So a couple of things I do want to tell you. as well. If you are, if you lost your job and you're calling unemployment and they're not picking up the phone, keep calling, right? Keep calling. I spoke to the state folks the other day. Keep calling. They will answer as soon as they have an abundance of volume of calls. Keep calling. Keep stay at it. They're going to answer the phone. They're going to respond to you. Also, if you've been laid off, if you are not going to work because you have to stay home to watch your child because the school is not working, right? Your job, based on the new federal laws that's been passed based on this stimulus package, they cannot fire you. They cannot get rid of you. You need to go to the Department of Labor website, right? See how you can make sure you're getting medical leave or family medical leave. These businesses are getting money for this. Make sure you go to the Department of Labor website, Federal Department of Labor website. Go there and try to figure out if you fall into any of these categories where you're home watching your children because school is canceled, or you've been laid off or furloughed from your job because of COVID-19. There's dollars for you. Please go to the Department of Labor website. A lot of times we miss out on this stuff and other people get to take advantage of it, but we don't because we don't know these things exist. Department of Labor website is a federal website. There are 3 stimulus bills that have been passed that have it, and there'll be another one that's probably going to be passed after that, have extensive opportunities for folks that are in conditions and situations like us, and we need to call and make sure we receive that. Also, there are many people, if you're making under $70,000, you should probably be receiving a $1,200 check from the federal government. But if you do not file taxes, if you haven't filed taxes at all, you won't be one of the ones getting that check. You have to file taxes, even if you do it now. Even if you do it now, the tax deadline has been extended. So even if you file taxes now, like go and file your taxes today, so you could be one of the ones to get the additional $1,200. And there's more, an additional $500 on top of the $1,200 that you may be eligible for as well. File your taxes. Please do that so you can get the money. It's necessary to, for your family, for this economy, for the city of Newark. File your taxes, get the extra money, go to the Department of Labor federal website and figure out how you can get some of this money that's being made available to Americans. I want to go back and reiterate the mask, right? Everybody has to wear a mask. Everybody. There's a guy who's arguing with me, telling me I shouldn't tell everybody to wear a mask. Meanwhile, he's walking around with one on, right? So he knows it's going to keep him safe. He's just upset that I'm telling everybody that they should also be safe. And his logic is that people don't have access to masks. We have access to a t-shirt. You have access to a bandana. You have access to a headscarf. You have access to material and cloth. Wrap it over your nose and mouth. Do not go outside without something covering your nose and your mouth. Do not go outside. First of all, you're not supposed to be outside anyway. You're not supposed to be outside anyway unless it's an emergency, you're an essential worker, or you're going to the supermarket or a pharmacy. You're not supposed to be outside. If you happen to be outside, wear a mask, a scarf, a head rag, a do-rag, anything you want to call it, a piece of material over your nose and mouth. Do not go outside unless you're wearing one of those. Make sure you fill out the census. Make sure you go to the Department of Labor website. I'll have more information regarding those 2 things tomorrow for you. Make sure you tune in. Also, text the word COVID, COVID, COVID to 511-511, COVID to 511-511, and make sure you get daily updates on the COVID crisis that's going on, the pandemic here in this world, not just this country or in the city of Newark, in this world. I am convinced there are parts of our community that still have no idea what's going on. They're not watching CNN. They're not watching Channel 12. They're not watching Local 78. They're not watching Facebook Live. So we're going to get a group of us. We're going to start going to these communities, passing out literature, educating people so we can stop this spread. 98 people dead in the city of Newark in less than a month is horrendous. It's horrible. It's moving. It's moving. And guess what? The virus don't move unless we move. If we move, the virus moves with us, which is why it's incredibly important that we stay still. if you didn't catch this, because the live went out, I told people that on Mondays we're sending out letters now. And on Mondays, we're going to shut the entire city down every Monday. We're going to test this out on Mondays. All of us stay still. Be still. So, there's an old Negro spiritual. God is trying to tell you something. Everybody be still. We want everybody to be still on Mondays. We call it Be Still Mondays, right? Be Still Mondays, right? We're going to be still. We're going to ask the businesses to shut down. Because I know somebody from the state is watching this. We're going to ask the businesses to shut down. We're not forcing them to. I'm not signing an executive order. We're asking all these businesses to shut down. Everybody, Prudential, Verizon, everybody. If you're not essential, if you're not a cop, a fireman, or working in a hospital, we want you to stay home. And we want all the stores to close. We want everything to close on Mondays. It's our Be Still Mondays in Newark. Be Still Mondays. Why? Because in black and brown communities, the majority of black and brown communities where we live, our death rate for COVID-19 is higher than any other places in the country. It's higher. We're contracting the illness quicker than other people and dying faster. We live on top of each other. If we continue business as usual, those numbers will continue to grow. We're at 2,163 people with the virus, and that we know of with the virus, and 98 people have actually died from the virus, which means that we have a lot of work to do to protect ourselves, to protect our community, to protect our neighbors. And your job, so here's what I want. Instead of inboxing the mayor saying you shouldn't be telling people to wear masks because people don't have masks, I want you to do like this other brother did, right? He got on and did a video encouraging all of the local folks that are seamstresses, that design clothes, that sell stuff, to make masks. Make masks for people, give them out. That's what we need today. Instead of saying, don't give people masks while you got on one, find out a creative way to help us give people masks. Spread, or don't inbox me and say, hey, Mayor, people not getting this message. Take this message and give it to people. You be the ambassador. That other way of thinking was good 2 months ago. But today, in the middle of war, in the middle of this confrontation, we need everybody. You are an extension of this message. You are an extension of me in every language, in every nationality, in every shade, in every hue, in every religion. You should be spreading the message in the language, in the hue that you know how, in the words that people understand, in your family, in your household, on your block, in your community. You have to be an ambassador to this message. You should be telling people to fill out the census. You should be telling people to go to the Department of Labor website to find out which money is available to them, to go to the Small Business Administration's website to find out how to get money for their businesses. You should be telling people how to get masks, how to make masks, how to create masks, why they should stay in the house, why they should social distance, not go outside without masks, and telling people to obey the Be Still Mondays. Be Still Mondays. Be Still Mondays. That's what we calling it. Be Still Mondays. I'm going to get a whole bunch of messages from this, from the state, from all kind of people telling this is going to say the mayor told everybody they had to stay in the house on Monday. Yes, the mayor did. It's called Be Still Mondays. Be still. Don't move. Freeze. Freeze. Be still on Monday. Do whatever you do. Yoga, prayer, meditation, conversation, Zoom, whatever you do. Be Still Mondays. We're going to be still on Mondays, right? And allow the doctors and the nurses to do their job. We're going to be still on Mondays and let the doctors and nurses do their job. That's what we're going to do on those days. Again, we're giving out food again. Starting Monday, you can call, get the number to get food, please. I want you to be a part of that. If you have any mental health issues, you should call 973, or you stuck in the house, you get cabin fever, people aren't treating you well, 973-757-7377 or 973-418-0735. Call those numbers. Get some assistance. Talk to somebody. And I know there are people in households right now that are being abused. They live with an abuser in the middle of this pandemic. So you got it worse. You have to hide from a virus, and you have to hide from somebody that's abusing you emotionally, physically, and verbally. Call those numbers. Get some help. Get some assistance. I know it's scary. I know it's difficult, but call and get some assistance. We are here. Do not live through this. You're not here by yourself. We're here with you. We're struggling with you. We're fighting with you. And we want to give you some support and some help. Do not go through this alone. Do not suffer by yourself. Allow us the opportunity to help you. There's a guy who is online called at All Pro Varsity. What is this? All Pro Varsity One Stop Shop. All Pro Varsity One Stop Shop. He's inviting people to secretly come get a haircut at his shop. He said he's going to be open. Just call him. He'll open up for you. You come in. You're going to come in and leave out with something you didn't come in with, and that's called the coronavirus. You're going to go in there and get a haircut and come out with a coronavirus. So, Mr. All Pro Varsity One Stop Shop, we have your information. We're submitting it to the Essex County Prosecutor's Office. We will be hearing from us. We will be visiting you. What you are doing is criminal. It is against the governor's executive order. Is against my executive order in this city. We will come and get you and everybody else that is doing that. I'm going to say your name on this thing as much as I possibly can. At All Pro Varsity One Stop Shop, telling you to come on in. He's going to open the shop for you. Little do you know, there was 2 other people in there before you. One of them may have the coronavirus that sat in that chair. You're going to walk out with it and take it home to your mama. A haircut ain't that important. A haircut ain't that important. Getting your hair done is not that important. And I guarantee you, the people who go in there is between the ages of 30 and 50. I guarantee you, between the ages of 30 and 50. And those are the ages that are spreading this disease across our city all of the time. Want to shout out a Brave, B-R-A-V-E, for staying on it, sending me videos and pictures of things, and folks that are not doing what they're supposed to do. And I just want to thank all of the people. I got a plethora of well wishes today. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. I love you for sending me this stuff. I need it. You know, I get worn down sometimes. I'm a human being. So I appreciate the well wishes, the love, the thank yous, the support, the happy birthdays. I appreciate all of it, man. I appreciate it. I got to stay in the house. You know, I feel like the student who said they worked hard and can't get a graduation, right? So I'm going to go on my porch, have some Ghanaian brandy this evening, and wish myself a happy birthday, and my son, who is now 6 months old. I appreciate all of the positivity that has been coming my way because of that. I need it. Obviously, I'm going to end like I usually end with a poem. And this poem is from a familiar person. It goes, did you hear about the rose that grew from a crack in the concrete, proving nature's law is wrong? It learned to walk without having feet. Funny it seems, but by keeping its dreams, it learned to breathe fresh air. Long live the rose that grew from concrete when no one else even cared. That's Tupac Shakur. Newark strong, y'all. Stay strong, stay alive. Practice social distancing. Keep our city moving, y'all. Be still Mondays. God bless you. Newark strong.